The AI identity revolution that changes everything. Let's start with what everyone's missing about Pi Network's AI-powered KYC launch. Traditional Know Your Customer verification is where crypto dreams go to die. Upload documents, wait weeks, get rejected for reasons nobody explains, start over. Rinse and repeat until you give up or find a different platform. Pi Network just obliterated this entire nightmare with artificial intelligence that doesn't just verify identities. It learns, adapts, and accelerates the entire process. Here's what makes this revolutionary. First, the AI system processes identity verification in real time, eliminating the manual review bottlenecks that trap millions of users in verification limbo. Second, it's designed for global compliance, meaning it automatically adapts to different jurisdictional requirements without human intervention. Third, and this is the game changer, it reduces fraud detection response time from days to milliseconds while actually improving accuracy. But here's what the technical specifications don't tell you. This isn't just about faster verification. This is Pi Network positioning itself as the infrastructure layer for decentralized identity in Web3. Think about it. Every dApp, every DeFi platform, every NFT marketplace needs reliable identity verification. Pi just built the highway that every other project will want to use. The Seoul gathering that revealed everything. While crypto Twitter was debating Pi's legitimacy, something extraordinary happened in Seoul. On Monday, Sign Protocol, an Ethereum-based digital verification system, announced a partnership with Pi Network during their inaugural gathering. But this wasn't just another partnership announcement. This was a signal that institutional players are taking Pi Network seriously enough to build infrastructure around it. Sign's CEO Shin Yan sitting down with Pi Network's co-founder isn't just a photo opportunity. It's validation that Pi's identity verification system has caught the attention of serious blockchain infrastructure companies. But here's what makes Seoul significant beyond the partnership. Community gatherings like this don't happen unless there's real momentum building. Developers don't travel internationally for projects they don't believe in. Enterprise partners don't announce collaborations with platforms they consider experimental. Seoul wasn't just a meetup. It was Pi Network demonstrating that they've moved beyond the mobile mining phase into legitimate blockchain infrastructure territory. Before we dive into the whale accumulation data that's about to blow your mind, and trust me, these numbers reveal exactly why smart money is positioning for Pi Network's next phase. Smash that like button if you're seeing how AI identity verification could change everything, and subscribe to TJ Crypto World for the crypto investigations that mainstream channels won't touch. Now let me show you what the whales have been doing while everyone else was distracted. The whale accumulation pattern nobody's talking about. Here's where the Pi Network story gets absolutely fascinating from an investment perspective. While the token consolidated above 35 cents for 6 consecutive days, which most analysts dismissed as boring sideways movement, something extraordinary was happening beneath the surface. PISCAN data reveals a net outflow of 1.08 million PI coins from centralized exchange wallets in just 24 hours. But that's not the shocking part. 4 of the 5 largest volume transactions on the network involved whales withdrawing nearly 3.4 million PI coins. This isn't random retail activity, this is coordinated institutional level accumulation. Let me put this in perspective. When exchange reserves drop while whale wallets grow, it creates a supply shock. Less selling pressure on exchanges, more tokens locked in long-term storage, and growing confidence from the biggest players in the ecosystem. But here's what makes this accumulation pattern unique. It's happening simultaneously with the AI-KYC rollout. These whales aren't just betting on price movement, they're positioning for utility deployment. Think about it. If you knew that millions of verified users were about to gain wallet access through AI-powered verification, wouldn't you want to accumulate before that demand wave hits the market? The accumulation distribution line improving from -289 million to -283 million confirms this trend. Selling pressure is decreasing while strategic accumulation accelerates. But let's zoom out and examine what's really happening here. Because Pi Network's AI-KYC upgrade isn't just about faster verification. It's about becoming essential Web3 infrastructure. Web3 applications need 3 things to scale: identity verification, user security, and seamless onboarding. Pi Network just solved all 3 with a single AI-powered system. Here's what this means for the broader ecosystem. Decentralized applications can now plug into Pi's verification system instead of building their own costly KYC infrastructure. DeFi platforms can reduce onboarding friction while maintaining compliance. NFT marketplaces can eliminate fake accounts and bot activity. But the most strategic element? Pi Network is building this infrastructure with 50+ million users already in the ecosystem. They're not starting from zero, they're retrofitting an existing massive user base with institutional-grade verification technology. This positions Pi Network as a potential Web3 infrastructure monopoly, not because they're the only option, but because they're the only option with this scale of verified users already integrated. The 40 cents breakout setup that changes everything. Now let's talk about what all this technological and institutional positioning means for Pi Network's market dynamics. Pi has been consolidating in a range between $0.322 and 40 cents for days. Technical analysts see this as boring sideways movement, but they're missing the fundamental pressure building underneath. With whale accumulation accelerating, exchange reserves declining, and millions of users about to gain wallet access through AI verification, Pi Network is setting up for what could be the most significant breakout in its trading history. A close above 40 cents targets the June 22nd high at $0.5032, representing a 25% move from current levels. But here's why that target might be conservative. The previous breakout happened without AI-KYC, without the Seoul partnership announcements, and without this level of whale accumulation. If Pi Network successfully onboards even 10% of its verified user base into active wallet usage over the next 30 days, we could see demand dynamics that make the June rally look modest. But there's a bigger picture here. Pi Network is transforming from a mobile mining experiment into legitimate Web3 infrastructure. That's not a 25% story. That's a paradigm shift story. What happens next? The 30-day window. The next 30 days are absolutely critical for Pi Network, and here's why. The AI-KYC system needs to prove it can handle massive verification volume without breaking down. Millions of users are waiting to activate their mainnet wallets, and if the system crashes or creates new bottlenecks, it could undermine months of technological progress. The Seoul partnership with Sign Protocol needs to produce tangible integrations that demonstrate real-world utility beyond just verification speed. Most importantly, Pi Network needs to convert wallet activations into actual ecosystem usage. Having millions of verified wallets means nothing if users don't engage with dApps, participate in governance, or utilize Pi's native features. But if Pi Network executes on all three fronts, technical reliability, partnership delivery, and user activation, we could witness the emergence of the first truly scalable mobile-first blockchain ecosystem. The whale accumulation patterns suggest that sophisticated investors are betting on successful execution. The question is, are retail investors paying attention to the same signals? If this deep dive into Pi Network's AI revolution and whale accumulation patterns opened your eyes to what's really happening beneath the surface, here's what I need you to do right now. Smash that like button. It tells YouTube that investigating real crypto developments matters more than recycling the same Bitcoin price predictions, and it helps us reach investors who want to understand projects before they explode. Subscribe to TJ Crypto World and ring that notification bell. We're constantly tracking the technological breakthroughs and institutional movements that mainstream crypto channels completely miss. Drop a comment with your take. Do you think Pi Network's AI-KYC system positions them as essential Web3 infrastructure, or is this just sophisticated marketing for a mobile mining experiment? Your analysis helps shape our investigation priorities. Thank you for joining this investigation into Pi Network's transformation from mobile mining curiosity to potential Web3 infrastructure powerhouse. Your engagement, questions, and critical analysis make this community the most insightful place for crypto research on YouTube. If Pi Network's AI identity revolution fascinated you, you'll be absolutely stunned by my recent investigation into how Render Network is quietly building the infrastructure that could power the entire metaverse, including partnerships with major studios that haven't been announced yet. Click the video appearing on your screen now, or check the description for direct access to this exclusive investigation. Remember, the most significant crypto developments happen quietly, while everyone's distracted by price movements and social media drama. Our job is to identify the technological breakthroughs and institutional positioning that will define the next phase of blockchain adoption. Keep digging deeper than the headlines, keep questioning the conventional crypto wisdom, and keep building your understanding of the projects that will actually matter in 5 years. This is TJ Crypto World, and I'll see you in the next investigation.